Not sure I ever got around to showing you that, but that's the £13,500 discreet winch mount. You saw me put the plate in. Well, there's the winch, and very lovely it is too. It's probably as powerful a winch as you're going to get, and in truth, you know, most people wouldn't even know it was there. Wow, morning everybody. We're not moving out till midday-ish, so spark the fire up and going to cook breakfast on that. Morning routine, so all the beds, sleeping bags, all the bump from last night is away. Cat's licking a promise, so a quick wash, clean your teeth. First cup of tea of the day, sun's up. Cheers everybody. Well, morning everybody. So all the nighttime routines put away, all the camp beds have gone, sleeping bags, thermo rests, all that packed away. Night routine done, dusted, packed, ready to rock and roll. Fire pit, struck that up for a cup of tea this morning, and the next thing on the agenda of course is breakfast. So for all you people out there that go, oh Roach, you're always eating, you know, I've cooked twice in the last 24 hours, and so have all of you. We're going to have a bit of breakfast. We're probably going to have I don't know, sausage, bacon, mushrooms, a couple of beautifully fried eggs, and I've got a couple of bread rolls left, baked beans. So we're going to have a proper big, let's call it a full English, but I can't remember the last time I had one. It's got to be 8 weeks ago. So don't think this is the sort of thing that Roach has every morning when he starts the day. I've got Low Wolf here, going to cook him a bit of breakfast. We'll have another cup of tea, and I'm going to share that with you. So bring you in a bit closer. Well, the fridge is still lovely and cold. Oh, come back here, baby. Can't have any mushrooms escaping. Bacon, bread, got eggs, a tin of I have to give myself an F for personal admin. Can't find a tin of beans, but I'm sure there is one. So got a few mushrooms, they're going to go in last. First things I think to go in are a bit of egg and bacon, a few sausages, don't know if you prick your sausages, you know, so they don't explode. I don't normally, but we'll get these in the pan anyway. Splash of oil, get that on the fire, warming up. Wow, that fat looks a little bit hot, doesn't it? I'm going to cook these on the residual heat in the pan, so we don't end up with a breakfast that's completely carbon. I'm always puzzled by people that cook in the field, you know, that end up with absolutely cremated, burnt to a cinder, whatever it is. You know, just very difficult. Obviously, it's not gas mark, you know, anything for cooking in the field. But all you got to do is kind of warm the pan up, you know, stand it to one side, and your food will continue to cook with the heat in the pan. And then, as it cools down, just put it back on the edge of the fire for couple of minutes to warm it up again. But that food, ladies and gentlemen, is cooking. So I'm just going to transfer this sausages and bacon into this other tin so that I can use my favourite frying pan to cook some beautiful eggs. But this isn't quite done, so I'm going to put it back on the fire. There we go. Yeah, going to go back on the edge of the fire, and I'll clean the pan and I'll put the eggs in. Right, so mushrooms are your softest vegetable, so they're going to go in last. That's a sort of really simple way to work out how long stuff's going to take to cook, you know. So potatoes, carrots, parsnips, swede, all that sort of stuff is quite a firm, solid vegetable, and then you get to sort of onions, tomatoes and mushrooms. So as you prepare your meal, the solid, harder ingredients need to go on first, and the softer ones are sort of lastminute.com, otherwise you end up with some of your meal overcooked. But just a little splash of oil. These are going to go on the edge of the fire, and it looks like quite a lot for two of us, but mushrooms always reduce down quite a lot when you cook them. Just a little bit of oil, give them a stir. On the edge of the fire. A couple of bread rolls left from last night. You know how Roach likes a bargain, mate. Reduced from £1.20 to 29p. Lastminute.com, that'll do us. Total cost of the food that I brought for the two of us for 2 days, really. Bear in mind that we did have a, you know, kind of, we do eat rather well, you know, was 12 quid, which I don't think was too bad. That was all in. Got to have a bit of bread with a bit of a fry up. So, mushrooms coming along, bacon and sausages, they look like they're well on their way. Cup of tea on the go. I took the eggs off the heat because they were starting to sort of overcook, so just put those back on. That's our little breakfast, well on its way. Okay, I think we're ready to dish up. For all of you people watching in the US or in Australia, where it's 2 o'clock in the morning and now you're craving a full English breakfast, I can only apologise. looking forward to it. Oh. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that is what Roach and Lone Wolf are having for breakfast. Service. So of course the customer's always right. What do you reckon?
Absolutely.
Easily pleased this boy, you know. I was in the charity shop the other day. I like to go to the charity shops to have a bit of a nose round for just cheap camping kit, and I saw these beautiful little knives and forks, and I think there were 6 of each, and £2. So pretty much everything in my camping box has either come from a charity shop or it's stuff from home that we just stopped using, you know, rather than throw it in the bin. I just put it in the camping box and forgot about it. But mate, this is all you need. Ladies and gentlemen, I think this will do very nicely. That's the end of another 24 hours away with my bestest buddy Lone Wolf. We've had a bit of downtime, an antidote to the 21st century, but thanks for tagging along. As always, any comments, love to hear them. Back soon.
Getting attacked by bloody laser.